Now here's something I'd like to introduce to you. I did this on the show a decade ago, well over a decade ago, in the sense that I was trying to explain it to Melanie, one of my students. If you're watching, I'm not sure if you are, but it was a decade ago. We're still in touch. This is terrific. But what it is I was trying to explain it. She's just started laughing at me, and I said, "What you laughing for?" And it says, "Is this the belly button lesson?" And I've gone, "What do you mean a belly button lesson?" "Oh, well, it's the innies and the outies. You know, some people have got an innie and other people have got an outie. You know, that kind of thing there." So I'm going to explain what all that means. Okay, now, if I've got an accent study, a la Ted Reed's syncopation, which is all snare drum, right? So you've got... Good old H, my old teacher, he'd say, okay, Shagger. That's my nickname. Everyone had a nickname with H, you see. I had a friend whose nickname was Skid. We'll leave that for another day. Boom tish. Anyway, so what you've got is... There's your accent study, right? Okay. Now what happens? What happens, pardon me? What happens if you've got the right hand on the floor tom, like H used to tell me to do, and the left hand on the high tom? So. Now, this is Brian Bennet's little solo. I haven't lost the thread. I'm just explaining how it's done. And what happens is that's an outie, because the thing about it is that you've got your standard accent study, right? And then you go out, you know, like that. But you know, you could go an innie. What happens if I did what Brian Bennet is doing, right? And then move the accents to the snare drum. This is also John Henry Bonham's thing, because we all know the lick of the century. Well, when he moves in. Hey! See? But I'm not going to go into Bonham tonight. I've gone through Bonham ages. Every second face joke is a Bonham thing. And there it is again. It bobs up. But Brian Bennet predates John Henry by at very least a decade. So Brian Bennet comes before Bonzo. So there you go. Let's stay on track. So what happens is there's that. And that, Ian Bettridge, is the C part, A, B, C. I've got to go up to J and K. So I better get a move on. And so the next bit is another Krupa-esque thing, but with percussion, because there's added percussion by the other boys in the band or whomever. And it's very much based on a 2-3 clave. So what a 2-3 is, we've got bump, the bump, bump, chicka bump, 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 the bump, bump, chicka bump, bump. 2-3, that's a 3-2. That's the one that we know, like, you know, faith, you know, sort of thing, and all that sort of business. And I want candy, bump, the bump, the bump, chicka boom, boom. But if you do it the other way around, bump, 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 go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You got the other way around. So what he's got is now, what I've got to do here is do a few variations. To make it sound like more than, you know, like a little percussion section, you see. So if I'm just going to do it basically, no problem at all. It's beautiful. lands. See, it's still 2-3. And then it seems to go into not quite a mambo, but nearly a mambo. So when we're doing a mambo, Viva Las Vegas, the fastest mambo in the world, huh? Where's the cape? I want Elvis's cape. I should get this sung, the Elvis glasses. The glasses of the king. Actually, it was only this time last year that the Elvis show on Channel 31 was following mine. Or was I following them? Anyway, I was surrounded by Elvises. Anyway, there you go. Now I'm playing. Anyway, but a more... maybe the right kind of tempo for a mambo is Mambo Italiano. Calabrese. That kind of a thing. Beautiful dance too. Bit up close and personal with the whomever you're dancing with and all that stuff. But I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do something akin to what Brian Bennet was doing during Little B, in the sense that I'm going to take that. Now I'm going to play it for you very slowly as far as the sticking, all right? So it's right, both, right, right, left, left, right, both right, right, both left. Okay, get all that? Here's a version I did slower from earlier. Right, both, right, right, left, left, right, both right, right, both left. Okay, there you go. I'll put it up later. It's going to be there, so, you know, slow it down. So it's right, both, right, right, left, left, right, both right, right, both left. See, I've already done it for you. Now I'm going to speed it up. But what I'm going to do, not only do you get the Desernex burger, Roxy and Elsewhere, Frank Zappa, side 4, 1974, I'm going to put them on toms. This is what Brian Bennett's doing. Right, both, right, right, left, left, right, right. I always wondered about that. You know how some drummers in their clinics do slow, medium, and fast. Why don't they do low voice, normal voice, and chipmunk voice at the same time, rather than being always so goddamn serious all the time? Now I'm moving around. Now back to you, Ian Beatrice. With the snare drum solo, he gets into the presses. And there's a little bit of a call and response thing. That is something I did a little while ago. Now, that is made up of two things. You've got right, left, left. Right, left, left, right, left, right. Triplets, if you will. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a Notice that the accent is on the beat. 1 and a 2 and a 3. I call them a natural accent because it's the right hand. Now, what happens if I did right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, left? 1 and a 2 and a